MaineStage Shakespeare was founded in 2009 with the goal of creating accessible, professional, classical theater for a wide audience of adults and children alike.
It was born out of this idea that we wanted to make theater that mattered in a place that would really appreciate it. We really wanted to have that experience of doing these great plays for audiences that might not get to experience it any other way. So it was very important to us to do it in a public place, in a free place, to always have access and interaction with local children and the community.
Although the founders chose Kennebunk on a whim, the residents have taken to the idea of a resident theater company that enriches both the artists and the community.
Kennebunk is this amazing place with this amazing community that is just really devoted to the happiness of each other and of the visiting community. They took a chance on us. I essentially, as a 21-year-old, cold called the town manager and said, this is something that we're interested in doing. Is this something that you're interested in? And they said, absolutely. We'd like to build you a stage in Lafayette Park. We'd like to give you access to our kids through our recreation department.
The theater company also works in conjunction with the Town of Kennebunk Recreation Department to provide educational programming for local children. The Shake Stars summer camps have introduced hundreds of children to the Bard.
I like to think of it as an amalgamation of every amazing program that I did when I was a kid. You learn lots of different things: acting, Shakespeare, voice, text, stage combat, improv, costume design, everything. And then you also get to work with the actual actors in the company.
I saw the growth that my children went through, and not just mine, but also other kids. I saw kids that started off at 7, 8, 9 years old, up on stage, could barely say anything or couldn't hear what they were saying. And within a year or two, they're up on stage doing monologues and soliloquies of Shakespeare in language that I can barely understand.
I love it so much. There's so much education wrapped into all of this fun, and the people that they have there, the actors who are also teaching you, you're getting to hang out with these professional actors while they teach you stuff, which is pretty cool. And all of them are just so awesome.
My mom found it and she said, why don't you give this a try? And I'm like, no, I don't do Shakespeare. I'm not gonna do Shakespeare. I tried it. I decided to do it for a week and I absolutely fell in love with it. I loved everything about it. I loved the acting. I loved the counselors. I loved the people I got to meet.
We want to give hundreds of children like Jessica and Riley an opportunity to experience Shake Stars, and your donation will help us fulfill that vision.
We'd love to see more kids come to camp. The more kids that come to camp, obviously, the better impact we have on the community from that standpoint. Second one is to have more people come to shows, because the more people that come to shows, the more it ingrains it within in the community. And then number three, businesses and local, kind of individuals who are into supporting this sort of a program.
You can support us, of course, by seeing a show, by talking about it with each other, by sharing it on Facebook and all of that. And then, what we need is we need financial support and corporate sponsorship. And I really want this to be a theater for the community that is of the community.
MaineStage Shakespeare invites you to be a part of our vision of educational outreach and community enrichment. Your tax-deductible donation will enable us to bring our company back to Southern Maine for the 2017 season and for many seasons to come.
Forsooth.
MaineStage Shakespeare!